Tomatoes were once considered poisonous. Imagine a time when the humble tomato, a staple in kitchens today, was feared as a deadly poison. For centuries, Europeans avoided this vibrant fruit, convinced it was toxic. How did something so commonly enjoyed today become such a feared danger? It all began in the 16th century when tomatoes were first introduced to Europe from the Americas. At first glance, it's easy to see why people might have been suspicious. Tomatoes belong to the nightshade family, a group of plants known for their poisonous properties. The leaves and stems of nightshades like belladonna or deadly nightshade contain toxic alkaloids that could kill. So when Europeans saw tomatoes, they assumed the worst, believing they were just as dangerous as their toxic relatives. But it wasn't just the plant's appearance that caused concern. The tomato's acidic nature made it a perfect vessel for something far more sinister: lead poisoning. Early European dishes were often served in lead-based pewter plates. The high acidity of the tomato would react with the lead, leaching toxic substances into the food. As a result, many people who ate tomatoes from these plates began suffering from lead poisoning, and this reinforced the belief that the tomato was poisonous. This fear kept tomatoes out of European kitchens for generations. In fact, they were often grown only for ornamental purposes, admired for their bright color, but avoided when it came time to eat. For a long time, the tomato was a curiosity, a plant more suited to gardens than dining tables. It wasn't until the 18th century that tomatoes slowly began to make their way into European cuisine. The Italian and Spanish, known for their love of new foods, started to experiment with the fruit, using it in sauces and dishes. And as time went on, the tomato's reputation shifted from poisonous to palatable. Slowly, the fruit began to be embraced, first in Italy and then throughout Europe. Today, tomatoes are so beloved that they're the backbone of many global cuisines. From pasta sauces to salads, they're a key ingredient in kitchens across the world. What was once feared as a deadly fruit is now a symbol of culinary creativity. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.